Hey Aquarius, welcome to your mid-September reading. So when I sat down to do your reading, Spirit right away said, back to school, which it is the end of Virgo season. It is, technically I guess we're still in the back to school season, but Spirit is talking very specifically for you about like thinking back to like childhood and the kinds of things that you needed to do to get ready for back to school. Now part of this is that the sun is about to enter Libra, which if you have Aquarius as your first house, that means that the sun is going to enter the house of back to school, higher learning, travel, expansion of knowledge and perception. It's that Sagittarius house. So it's the house of like wanting to understand more, wanting to get a bigger picture. So what kinds of things might you need to do for yourself to have a little bit of a reset? Like, hey, this expansion is coming, this learning is coming, perhaps even like a change of scenery I'm feeling for some of you, where it's like, how you laid your school clothes out, like the best outfit the day before the first day of school. This is kind of like that. So this might look like a new job for some of you, or like new location, a reset. Okay, let's pull some cards. Let's get into it, Aquarius. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, loved ones, guardians, guides, those who seek the love and liberation of all beings, those who guard and guide Aquarius, all people who carry those cosmic energies, the archetype of Aquarius, Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising and dominant people, 11th house, dominant people, Spirit. My eccentrics, my geniuses, my friends, my humanitarians, Spirit. What's showing up for Aquarius in mid-September? What's showing up in the back half of September for Aquarian people? Want to know how Aquarius themselves is showing up and what their point of focus is. And we want to know what is showing up to meet them. How is the current situation looking? What is it shaping up into? And what is really the point, Spirit, that you want to show Aquarius? What do you want to talk to Aquarius about and show them for their highest good, to have the best September possible, to best step into truth, ease, alignment, abundance, fulfillment, joy for Aquarius? Perfect. Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising and dominant people. Themes for Aquarius. Beautiful. Beautiful cards. Oh my goodness. Wow. Really, really beautiful, Aquarius. So, Six of Swords. There you are, riding in your boat back to school. I like this though. It's like it really goes with that message, because the Six of Swords is the card of learning. It's the card of gaining clarity and perspective from something that you've recently gone through. So right, emerging from a Five of Swords shitty situation into a Six of Swords. Good thing that I learned this and will take this forward with me, and that will make the rest of my life clearer and improved, much better. Six is also a card of flow, right? And then we have justice sitting in the current situation, balance, equilibrium. You have a really important decision to make. Again, when I see this card, I'm thinking that some of you are like, I'm starting this new job, or I'm signing a lease to move into this new place, or I'm buying my first house. This is really important stuff, and this is like a new phase of life. New phase of life. This is an expansion. I feel like you're very clear-headed with this Six of Swords, and if you're not, and you need to do a little bit of clarifying, take the time to do that. Take the time to really like, man, I just went through something. I need to integrate that. Maybe you've just gone through just a difficult period at work or in your personal life. And it's like, before I think about sailing onward and moving on to the next thing, let me actually make sure I've cleaned all of this up. And Spirit is checking in to be like, well, what happens before the sun enters the 9th house is it hangs out in the 8th house. And the 8th house is the merging of power. It's sex, it's intimacy, it's passion, etc. And it's the house of like intense experiences. So you may have just been through like, oh, I'm coming to terms with some really deep shit. And there are some changes that I need to make so that I can move forward with like a lighter heart. So clean up any loose ends or old dross. Spirit is showing me someone literally sweeping their porch, and they are reminding me to tell you that you can use mundane earthly energy to amplify not so mundane, not so earthly energy. For example, if you're like, yeah, I'm one of those people that has actually just been through this big thing, just got divorced or just got, moved into a new place, whatever. It's like, this would be a great time to literally and figuratively like clean out your closets, clean off your porch. Some of you might be into feng shui, some of you may not. Whether you're into it or not, Spirit's bringing up the phrase, so think of it metaphorically, think of it literally, think about how you want to change and shift energy around you in your physical space and within you. Spoiler alert, as within, so without, as above, so below. If you go to the deliberate, if you take the deliberate action of, I know that I need to clear up some space in my house, my place, and in myself, if you keep that in mind as you do your deliberate cleaning, you will feel and sense things shift, even in just the coming days and weeks. Just take it from the weird lady on the internet, just take it on faith, give it a shot, see what happens. So making a really important decision, I feel really good about it, Aquarius. I don't feel like I need to belabor, be really careful and really weigh everything out. I feel like you do. I feel like you are. Situation arising. So what's developing? 9 of Pentacles. You standing back, being able to be really proud of what you've cultivated, done for yourself, grown for yourself, the skills that you've been able to pile up, the money that you've been able to pile up, the accolades that you've been able to pile up, etc. So, we're heading into fall and it is the harvest period. So some of you, it feels like something really comes to a head in a positive way. Like, again, here's that new job, or you got the house, like we just signed the mortgage, oh my God, congratulations, that kind of vibe. The heart of the matter is Queen of Wands. So no matter what you are doing, Aquarius, Spirit wants you to feel like you are being your absolute true shining self. Like you're being courageous, like you are leading your life. You know what I mean? As in taking the lead, as in I'm the star of my own movie. Nobody wants to watch a movie about a character who's like waiting around for a phone call. They want to watch a movie about somebody who's going out and making things happen for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So being a very active part of your own life, really capitalizing on your natural charisma, your natural charm, your warmth. People appreciate you. You're coming across as a natural leader. Doesn't surprise me to see this 9 of Pentacles of like, oh, I really did that shit. Ooh, good me. Nice work. So also please don't wait to congratulate yourself on how far you've come or what you've been able to do. You can do it again. There's no rule that when you hit the next big milestone that you can't pause and give yourself appreciation for now what you've also been able to additionally do. But even right here, right now, Aquarius, I would say it would be a very lucrative, very positive activity for you to do, to reflect on what you have already been able to do and build and grow for yourself so far. It will amplify what's able to come next. Some of you have really reached a place of completion, and it's like, okay, so long, old job, old house, old place I used to live, old career path. The Fool. I'm doing something completely new. So this is the short-term future, right? This is saying, don't be afraid to get in over your head. Don't be afraid to start a new thing. Don't be afraid of being the first one on the dance floor, proverbially. Don't be afraid of other people, thinking you look foolish and stupid. If you've been here before, you may have heard me say, one of my favorite Stoic philosophers, Epictetus, said, if you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Meaning, everybody was a beginner at the thing that they're great at. Nobody sits down at the piano and busts out a concerto. Doesn't happen. right? So give yourself permission to not know. Give yourself permission to fuck around and find out. Divine permission to fuck around and find out. In the long-term future, and remember, this is a back half of the month reading, so long-term looking like beginning of October, right? Ace of Swords, birth of a new idea. Birth of new clarity, a new beginning. It rhymes with the Fool. Like, oh, when I kind of take the shackles off of my mind and I let myself really just mess around and figure out and stumble around in what I want to do next, that actually frees up a lot of energy and lets new ideas just sort of seem to pop into my head. Oh, how weird. It was actually when I started relaxing and giving myself congratulations and appreciations for how far I've already come that a whole new thing popped into my mind, or this new opportunity dropped into my email inbox, or this job offer showed up, not while I was striving and working, but when I had stopped and been like, you know what, whatever happens, I'm pretty good at this, and I think I'm going to do all right. And then boom, something really great happens. Just saying. Ace of Swords. Also, I feel you able to have some very important clarifying conversations. And that suddenly it's like something that might have seemed a little bit like, oh God, I don't know how to talk about this, or like, do I even want to initiate this conversation? Yes, you're going to feel like initiating this really important conversation, telling this truth, getting things cleared up, because you're dropping all kinds of baggage in the back half of September. Clarifying, pulling things out, throwing them away, donating, recycling, metaphorically and literally. Let me know, Aquarius. Let me know if you end up literally and metaphorically cleaning out your closets, or what you set your intention as. As I lighten my load, I make myself more able to receive blank, money, inspiration, love, energy, fill in the blank. Thanks for being here, Aquarius. I really appreciate you, and I hope the time you spend here comes back at you with blessings aplenty. If I don't see you before then, Aquarius, I hope I'll see you in your October reading. Bye-bye.